I need you to listen to me. Something really bad happened. You remember Louis Fergoli from high school? I went to his apartment. But when I showed up... Louis? He was smiling at me. You're not in control!
Hello friends, and welcome to JayNoo's Reviews. Today we're traumatizing ourselves with Parker Finn's 2024 horror sequel, Smile 2. This sequel takes us into the world of pop stardom, and we see that even fame and fortune can become a curse. Smile 2 shares the same eerie vibe as the original, but takes the evil in a very different direction. Let's get into the story and find out if Smile 2 is worth a watch. Parker Finn returns as both writer and director, continuing the dark mythology of the sinister Smile entity. Finn expands the Smile universe, introducing us to Sky Riley, a global pop star played by Naomi Scott, whose life spirals into pure terror. Sky is already recovering from trauma and substance abuse when the demon enters her world. We are shown the pressures of celebrity and the parasitic relationship between pop stars, their fans, and the families that feed off that success. Naomi Scott drew inspiration from real-life pop stars like Lady Gaga and Rihanna. Parker Finn says, "To me, she feels like the loneliest person in the world." He adds that, "This smile isn't the cheerful kind. It's the type of forced, empty grin that says, 'Everything's fine,' when really it's not." Smile 2 uses the demon entity as a symbol for the unresolved trauma that many of us struggle with. But in this film, hiding it only makes it worse. The story is saying that repressing trauma, rather than dealing with it, makes it even harder to escape. When Sky reaches out for help, she is dismissed, doubted, and even feared. Her family and friends lack the empathy and understanding, making her feel like she just needs to control herself, to perform and provide for everyone else. Sadly, she's facing something that cannot be controlled or reasoned with. The film does an amazing job of portraying the emptiness and isolation of those suffering from mental illness. We view the world through the eyes of someone who just wants a normal life, as she endures another day of not being able to control her own mind. Naomi Scott's portrayal of Sky made me empathize and actually feel bad for the poor little rich girl. Her character has all the fame and fortune in the world, but would trade all of it for an average life. Overall, the cinematography is outstanding. The disjointed camera angles and the unnerving sound design keep us trapped in Sky's world. And despite a few CGI blood spatters here and there, the special effects are painfully realistic and well done. If you have an issue with runny noses, you might need to look away. This movie is rife with them. As for the critical reception of the film, it received positive reviews for its bold narrative shift and Scott's amazing performance, though some did feel that the pacing could have been tighter. Smile 2 grossed over $137 million worldwide on a $28 million budget, which will almost definitely lead to a sequel in the near future. So is Smile 2 worth a watch? I would say yes, but with one caveat. Naomi Scott gave a standout performance and is the main reason to watch this film. Smile 2 also improves upon the first film by diving deeper into the lore of the Smile entity. I appreciated the metaphor of mental illness as a demon that must be controlled. The mind is the most difficult cage to escape from, especially when you're facing it alone. We can see Sky's isolation and how her world turns against her. My only issue was the ending. For me, it didn't match the depth or intensity of the main story. It seemed as though they didn't have a conclusive idea, and perhaps they wanted an opening for a sequel. But if you enjoyed the first Smile, this one is a must-watch. What did you think of Smile 2? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like movie reviews, check out our other videos. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.